Hello students, in today's lecture we will learn motion in straight line practice questions part 1. In today's lecture we will cover 9 practice questions. Clear? And these practice questions based on motion in straight line. So first question is, an aeroplane flies 400 meter from north and then flies 300 meter south, then flies 1200 meter upwards, and then the net displacement is what? So you have to calculate net displacement. Read question carefully and give the answer. You have a 10 second to solve this question. After that we will provide solution. Let's find the solution. So aeroplane flies 400 meter from north, then flies 300 meter south, then flies to 1200 meter upwards. Then the net displacement is, we can calculate displacement along north 400 minus 300, which is 100 meter. Then upward displacement is 1200 meter. And net displacement is under root 100 square plus 1200 square. And after calculation, it is 1200 meter. Clear? Final minus initial concept is used here. So correct answer is A. The second question is, the correct statement from the following is. In these options, which one is correct? Find the solution. You have a 10 second to solve this question. After that, we will provide solution. Let's find a solution. The correct statement is A. When a body is projected vertically upwards at the highest point of its motion, the velocity of body becomes 0, but acceleration is not 0. Yes, because when a body is projected at the highest point, when the body is reached, the due to acceleration due to gravity, the velocity becomes 0. Clear? So correct option is A. Clear? Next question, third question. Third question is, a vehicle travels half the distance L with speed v1 and other half with speed v2. Then its average speed is what? What is the average speed of that vehicle? Clear? There is 4 options is given. You have a 10 second to solve this question. After that, we will provide solution. Let's find a solution. Vehicle travels half the distance L with speed v1 and other half with speed v2. Clear? So, in first part, the time taken to travel half distance is this. This is the time taken to travel first half distance. The time taken to travel second half distance is this. T2 is this. Ly to V2. Question asked about the average speed. The total time is T1 plus T2. Then add this L to V1 plus L divide to V2. Clear? And after calculating these terms, we will get the average speed. And here the formula of average speed is total distance upon total time. This is the formula of total speed. The total distance is L and total time is this. And after solving these terms, the answer will be 2v1 v2 divide v1 plus v2. Clear? So correct option is C. Clear? Now fourth question. A particle moves along the sides AB. This is AB, A, B, BC and CD of a square of side 25 meter with velocity 15 meter per second. Its average velocity is, so using this diagram and according to question, find out the average velocity. You have a 10 second to solve this question. After that, we will provide the solution. Clear? Let's find a solution. Particle moves along these sides AB, BC, CD of a square side 25 meter with velocity 15 meter per second. Its average speed is total displacement upon total time taken. The total distance is, total displacement is 25 meter and total time taken is this 75 divided by 15. After calculating the 15 multiplied with 25 and answer becomes 5 meter per second. Clear? The correct option is A, 5 meter per second. Clear? This is the formula of average velocity. This one. Average velocity is equal to total displacement divided by total time taken. Next question. Three particles P, Q and R are situated at corners. This is the corners P, Q and R situated at corners of an equilateral triangle. Side D. The side of the triangle is D. At t equal to 0, they started to move such that point P is moving towards Q, Q is moving towards R, Q is moving towards R, this, and R is moving towards P. R is moving towards P at every instant. After how much time will they meet each other? Clear? So these are the options. Which one is correct? You have a 10 second to solve this question. After that, we will provide solution. Clear? Let's find a solution. Three particles PQR according to question. So the person at P point will travel at a distance PO with velocity along PO, which is U cos 30 degree. Clear? This is equilateral triangle. So this is 30 degree and this is 30 degree. Here PO equal to PB sec 30 degree, and putting the value of PB, which is d by 2, and sec 30 degree value, and after calculating we will get the numerical value of PO, and the time of meeting is distance upon velocity. The distance is dy under root 3 and velocity is u cos 30 degree. And solving this term, the answer will be 2d 3u second. Clear? So correct option is B. B is correct option. Clear? Next question. A body is thrown vertically upwards in air. When air resistance is taken into account, the time of ascent is T1 and time of descent is T2. Clear? T1 and T2. Then which of the following is true? There is four options given. T1 is equal to T2. Second option is T1 is less than T2. Third option is T1 is greater than T2. And D option is T1 greater than equal to T2. Which one is correct option? You have a 10 second to solve this question. After that, we will provide solution. Let's find a solution. So when a body is thrown upward or up, its velocity goes on decreasing as air resistance is small. When a body falls down, its velocity goes on increasing as air resistance is large and T2 increases. Clear? So correct option is B. Read question carefully. Clear? Next question. Another reason of this acceleration due to gravity. Clear? Seventh question. Directions. Each of these questions contains two statements. Clear? Contains two statements. Statement first is assertion and statement 2 is reason. Clear? This type of questions known as assertion reason type question. Each of these questions also has four alternative choices, only one of which is correct answer. You have to select one of these codes A, B, C, D, which is given below. Clear? So question is, a stone falls freely from rest and the total distance covered by it in the last second of its motion equals to the distance covered by it in the first 3 seconds of its motion. Clear? The stone remains in the air for which options is correct? 6 second, 5 second, 7 second and 4 second. Read question carefully. Clear? You have a 10 second to solve this question. After that, we will provide solution. Let's see the solution. So according to question, stones falls freely from rest and total distance covered by it in the last second of its motion is equal to distance covered by in its first 3 seconds of its motion. Clear? The stone remains in air for. So Sn, we use this formula Sn equal to u plus g by 2 2n minus 1. So initially at rest, so initial velocity 0. Clear? G by 2, g is the acceleration due to gravity. Distance traveled in the first 3 seconds is the s equal to ut plus half at square. Clear? So first 3 second distance is 0, which is initial velocity, time 3 second plus half g into t square. T is the time here. Square. The answer is S3 equal to 9 by 2 g. Clear? So Sn equal to S3. So Sn is g by 2 2n minus 1. Clear? Sn is this. This is Sn. And S3 is 9 by 2 g. Equating these two terms, this. Clear? Then solving 2n minus 1 equal to 9 and n equal to 5 second. Clear? Answer is 5 second. Correct answer is B. Clear? Next question. Eighth question. Same pattern. Question is the motor of an electric train can give it an acceleration of 1 meter per second square and brakes can give a native acceleration of 3 meter per second square. The shortest time in which of the train can make a trip between the two stations is 1215 meter apart is. So which options is correct? A, B, C, D. Which one is correct? You have a 10 second to solve this question. After that, we will provide solution. Clear? Read question carefully, then give the answer. Clear? Let's find a solution. So question says motor of an electric train can give it an acceleration 1 meter per second square and brakes can give a negative acceleration of 3 meter per second square. Negative acceleration of 3 meter per second square. Clear? Noted this. The shortest time in which the train can make a trip between the two stations this meter apart. Clear? So find solution is let S1 is be the distance traveled by the train moving with acceleration 1 meter per second square for time t1 and S2 be the distance traveled by the train moving with retardation 3 meter per second square. Clear? For time t2. Clear? For 1 meter per second square time is t1 and 3 meter per second square for time t2. Clear? If v is the velocity of the train after time t1, then v equal to 1 multiply t1. This is let equation first, and s is equal to S1 equal to half multiply 1 multiply T1 square equal to T1 square by 2, and this is equation second. Also V equal to 3T2, and let equation 3. And S2 is VT2 minus half 3 multiply T2 square. After calculating these terms and equating from equations first and third, we get T1 equal to 3T2 and T2 equal to T1 by 3. Clear? S1 plus S2 equal to this. After adding, it becomes 2 by 3 T1 square. Clear? So T1 is this. Then total time is T1 plus T2 equal to T1 plus T1 by 3 is 56.9 seconds. Clear? Correct answer is B. Clear? No. Ninth question. Same pattern. So question is, a train is moving along a straight path with uniform acceleration. Its engine passes a pole with a velocity of 60 km per hour, and guard's fan passes across the same pole with velocity 80 km per hour. The middle point of the train will pass the same pole with velocity. Find out the velocity. Clear? You have a 10 second to solve this question. After that, we will provide solution. Which one is correct? A, B, C, and D. Which option is correct? Clear? Solve the question. You have a 10 second to solve this question. After that, we will provide solution. Clear? Let's find a solution. Question says, according to question, a train is moving along a straight path with a uniform acceleration. Its engine passes a pole with velocity this 60 km per hour, and guard vents passes across the same pole with a velocity 80 km per hour. The middle point of the train will pass the same pole with the velocity. So velocities, we use this formula v square minus u square equal to 2as. Clear? So final velocity is 80 meter per second minus initial 60 meter per second divided by 2a. After calculating, the answer is 1400 by a. The middle point of the train has to cover a distance s by 2 equal to 700 by a. Again putting the numerical value in this equation, the velocity is under root me 5000 this, and solving this term 70.7 km per hour. Clear? So correct answer is B. Clear? This is the solution of the question. Clear? Summary. These topics of questions we learned in today's lecture. Clear? First is net displacement in three-dimensional. The net displacement formula is this. Second, average speed or two different speeds. Clear? And average speed velocity, which is this, and time of descent, time of descent on inclined plane, which is this, and meeting of time for particles moving towards the each other, t equal to 2d by 3du, and time of ascent and descent with air resistance, time covered in free fall, which is this, shortest time for train trip, and velocity of middle point of train. Clear? So this is the main formulas of today's lecture. So these formulas questions we learned in today's lecture. Clear? Thank you.